Hello, fellow diecast enthusiasts. Today we have the Matchbox Camper. That's right. It's just called the Camper. It's not Toyota Camper, Mazda Camper, Datsun Camper. It's just, as you can see on the bottom there, Camper. So, back when this came out, this model I think came out in about 1979. That's the copyright date on the bottom of it. Matchbox and Hot Wheels, they'd make some cars that look like, a actual brand. But they wouldn't say what it is. They just make it look kind of, like a brand so people wouldn't think it was too weird or whatever. This one, I think, to me, it kind of looks like, it's a small truck, but it could be, I don't know, is that a 80s Mazda pickup, like one of those small ones, or is that like a Chevy or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, if anybody knows what type of truck this is, maybe point that out in the comments if you're pretty convinced or have some kind of a story that proves what it is. At one point, I kind of got tired of this as a camper, and I was thinking maybe I would take that off and just have a pickup truck. But as you can see in there, there's this big metal post on the roof inside there, right there, right? And you can see it's attached. It's probably fused into right about here. And you couldn't really do that, and it would look weird and stuff if you took that off. So I left it as is. I'm glad I did, because this is definitely one of the more kind of unique models I have from the late 70s, early 80s. Actually, I used to get $1 allowance each week, and our family would go to the mall on Saturdays, and we'd go to the toy store, and, Hot Wheels and Matchbox were $1. And I would spend my $1 of allowance on getting a Matchbox or a Hot Wheels car, each week or every other week when we would go. We wouldn't go every week, but, and this particular one, I was really interested in, and I really wanted it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why, because nowadays it's not super interesting to me, but they were out of stock. And then one Saturday they magically had one in stock, and I got it, and I was so excited. And, my friends that we'd play with our Matchbox cars back then, and we would even trade. And my friends always wanted to trade something for this, and I never would, because I just loved it. For some reason, I just loved this car. I never traded it, and now I still have it to this day, 40 some years later. Starting to date myself a little bit there. But anyway, yeah, so this is a pretty older model. It's got the standard wheels, not very springy, but it rolls okay, with time. Now it kind of has a tick in the roll. You can kind of hear that. But yeah, kind of an interesting model. Has good detail. It's got a tire on the back, this ladder going up to the top, this roof rack. It's even got this little hole in the top where there, you might have mounted an air conditioner or something like that on one of these trucks. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't think there's any interior detail because the windows are so dark, so you can't really see much. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, one of my most unique. I don't see a lot of people with these. But anyway, yeah, if any of you have this, and especially I've never seen this in different color variations. If any of you have this in different colors, let me know about that, because I'd be interested to hear in the comments down there. So yeah, so that's the Matchbox Camper. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll be bringing on more videos.